Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another Low Elo Legends. Spawning in on the left-hand side of the map here, in the color red, we've got Dalgoms, who we'll be calling Dal for today. And we see he's going to be playing as the Mongols here. A little bit of a slow start, just to get things going. We see he's now going to be moving his villagers over to the sheep. So we're at around the low silver leagues right now with this matchup, so it's going to be interesting to see what players look to do here. The Dal going to be spawning in on the left-hand side of the map. His opponent spawning in on the right-hand side in the color blue. It's Jamal the Caretaker. Oh boy, this is a matchup right here. He's going to be playing as the Holy Roman Empire. We're going to have to see what he's going to look to do up against Dal here. I mean, Dal, we're going to have to see what his plan is here. He hasn't opened up with a Uvu quite yet, so a little bit of an... Oh, there it is. It's coming down there. So he's going to be looking to move the Gur in the radius as well. Maybe looking to grab... Maybe... You can't actually grab any of the improved... actually, you can grab improved forestry. Maybe that's the idea. Maybe improved wheelbarrow. That could always be an option as well. But Jamal gonna be on the right-hand side here, which he's moved out for the berries here. We all know the Holy Roman Empire. We all know that they love the berries, right? They don't need no sheep, and they don't need no prelate either. So we see. This feels rough. This feels rough. You know, you would love this prelate to be over here with the villagers, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We've got, you know, bigger problems right now, and that's probably the fact we've got villagers on berries. But we can ignore that for now. We'll focus on Dal over here. It looks like he's chopping quite a bit of wood. He's got enough wood in the bank if he if he wanted to drop down a barracks. Maybe we've got a little bit of a tower rush. Maybe we're just chopping some wood in advance. Maybe we've got a second TC on the way upon aging up here. I mean, it looks like now Jamal is going to be moving out for the gold. So going to be moving 7 villagers over there. We see plenty of vills in the queue. I gotta say, these two players so far have done an amazing job when it comes to villager production. You know, usually when we watch these low elo legends, a lot of the time players just don't make vills. So, you know, Jamal and Dal, they're doing pretty good so far. And there we do see Jamal going to be grabbing himself... not Jamal, sorry. Dal is going to be grabbing improved forestry. Villagers fell trees in a single chop. I don't think I've ever seen this upgrade being upgraded. Like the improved version of it in the Dark Age. I don't think I've ever seen it regardless of age. Maybe Dal has something going on here. I mean... Maybe this could be big brain. Maybe he looks to do some sort of chop through somewhere. You know, being able to one chop trees is pretty huge, but have a look at this. Dal also going to be going for a stable here. So going to be using all of that wood that he's going to be getting from that improved forestry upgrade. And he's going to be making horsemen with it. Oh, this is going to be interesting here. Jamal on the other side, he's about to be able to age up. Maybe if he cancelled a couple vills in the TC here, he could age up. He's got plenty of gold. In fact, still got 7 vills over there. So, Prelate, unfortunately, still not being that helpful here. Jamal is about to have enough to age up. So, we have to see where's he going to be placing that Archon Chapel. I mean, he hasn't got that many good spots. I mean, oh, okay. Never mind, we're not going to be seeing the Archon Chapel here. It's going to be the Minework Palace in quite a forward position. I don't think this is in TC radius. I mean, not really. You can still burn this down, but fortunately for him, he does have emergency repairs in there. So in case this does look to get sieged down, maybe he can save it with emergency repairs. But what this indicates to me is Jamal's looking for a little bit of a fast castle build, potentially. Usually when we see these sort of aggressive... I wouldn't say aggressive, but they're a little bit forward, right? It's usually an indication that we're going to be seeing a lot of pressure. So maybe we see a Burgrave out of him. Maybe we see... I mean, maybe we just see all-in H2 pressure. Who knows? You know, there's definitely a possibility here. Players at this Elo you know, they can do some crazy things. But Jamal, he's going to be put under a little bit of pressure here as Dull has out his first horseman. Just going to be making the one for the time being. Does have some stone in the bank to where he can double produce, but his age up's going to be coming through there. Deer stones is going to be the way for him. Now, it looks like Jamal at the moment has a little bit of idle time. Dull needs to be careful here. We got the scout hopping inside the TC. Dull going to be retreating back with that horseman. We still have tons of idle time here for Jamal. Seems like he was focusing a little bit too much on the scout, and we see now Jamal. What is the plan here? We see he's focusing down the horseman here with one of the villagers. Looks like one of them will be going down. Villagers still not moving. There we go. Finally going to be moving. Oh, we just got all the villagers now moving back over to the berries. Jamal. I mean, he's not looking in a terrible spot. We see he's currently up by 2 villagers despite losing one. Seems like Dull is going a little bit idle here on the town center, which definitely is a little bit of a feels bad, but shouldn't be the end of the world as he has killed 1 villager. He's got more horsemen on the way, and we can see he's just going to be retreating back now. And look at this. We got a proxy barracks coming down. Dull really looking to put on the pressures. We have emergency repairs coming through on the mine work. I mean, yeah, you know, when you have 10 damage taken off the mine work, I love to see the emergency repairs coming through. Definitely important right there. I mean, I guess it works. You're going to have emergency repairs back anyway. So, not ironically, the emergency repairs there, despite the little difference it makes, does kind of make a difference. But Jamal going to be now moving out over to the wood line, not going for the closer one. He doesn't have enough in the bank either for a lumber camp, so he's going to have to do a little bit of long distance chopping here. But hopefully he does drop down a lumber camp. I'm sure we will be seeing it out of him, hopefully. I'd hope. Jamal. There we go. He's now going to be dropping down. Also doing a little bit of... hopefully he realizes this. We do actually see he brings the prelate over, so he's going to be making use of the prelate now, which is definitely nice to see. Going to be moving everything over here now. Oh, what's his plan? Okay, now going to be going over to the wood. Okay, so no villagers on the food. I don't think it's a huge issue for him, though. He's got plenty of bills in the queue. That's actually a ton of bills. He's also got 200 food in the bank, so maybe his plan now is just to go into a farm transition. I mean, we see he's got no sheep whatsoever. He's got 2. One of them has 83 food, so maybe it is the farm transition coming out from Jamal now, but you know, he's going to be put under a lot of pressure here. Look at this, Dal. He has down a barrack, starting to make some spears. He's got down an archery range as well. Probably going to be seeing archers out of him there. Dal, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with all of the upgrades he's grabbing this game. We've got improved wheelbarrow coming through. We've already got improved forestry through. You know, Jamal? Dull, sorry. You know, he's down by 5 vills. But I gotta say, he's got some good economic upgrades. So I'll give it to him there. Jamal on the other side hasn't grabbed a single upgrade yet. Any economic upgrades. Hasn't grabbed any upgrades from the Minework Palace either. As we see now, he's going to be going for the great farm transition of the Holy Roman Empire here. Not quite around the TC as most players would tend to go for, but I guess in this position, right, you're thinking about, okay, so Dal, you know, he's got an army out here. He's starting to make some spears, some horsemen. You don't want to be making your farms on the front side of the base here. So I think this is actually kind of smart out of him, right? You know, you're building it behind the base here in a nice, safe position. But Jamal might have... He has to start thinking about army soon. Because we see Dolph starting to make some real army here. He's even making Mangadai. Mangadai out on the field. And now the mine work is under threat once again. So Jamal, he desperately needs to start... Well, it doesn't desperately, but... You know, he needs to start thinking about army soon. I'm not exactly sure what his plan is. He's floating... Oh, there we go. Okay. He's floating up a ton of wood. And now he's going to be making a barracks. Mine work still under some siege here. Emergency repairs is back, so he can. There it is. He's going to be calling it. So yeah, he should be able to hold on to this mine work for quite a bit longer. I don't think Dull has enough of an army here to take this down before emergency repairs just keeps coming back. So, and we just see here Jamal just going for a mass farm transition right now. He's got down his barracks, making spears out of it, which, yeah, it works. Maybe men-at-arms could be a good call here. They're going to be able to do a little bit better up against the Mangudai as well as the spears. But I guess for the time being, spears does work as we've got a few horsemen still in here. Jamal may want to think about some more production here as well, because one barracks I don't think it's going to cut it. But we see for the time being, Dull. He's floating up a ton of gold. Maybe looking towards a possible castle age. We see he's got 8 workers there on the sheep. We see he's falling massively behind when it comes to workers, though. So this is something that Jamal's really got going for him at the minute. He has done a fabulous job this game, just constantly queuing up the villagers. Whereas Dull, on the other hand, you know, he's been lacking a little bit when it comes to villagers. But, you know, he's done some great damage so far with his army. We see the mine work taking some real damage here. Emergency repairs is back, though, for Jamal. I'm not going to be using it yet, though. I mean, maybe Jamal looks to grab some upgrades. We see he can always grab this upgrade here. Riveted chainmail. And that's a unique tech here for the mine work. A super, super cool upgrade. And I mean, you know, Jamal's making primarily... I say primarily, he is only making spearmen at the moment. So maybe this upgrade we see coming through from him. But he's going to be going in now with the spears. Doesn't have enough of a mass here, though. Needs to be careful with the Mangudai. Mangudai just going to be completely wiping up the spears. Jamal realizes that and is going to be retreating back here. Emergency repairs coming in for the mine work. Jamal, unfortunately, there loses out on 2 spears. But not really too much value. I mean, he's going to have the mine work being repaired back up, but it's not going to be enough. We see still has a ton of damage taken off it with more army coming through for Dal as well. This mine work's going to be under a lot of pressure. And Dal, have a look at this. He loves his upgrades. I mean, he's been lacking a little bit on villager production, but he's got great economic upgrades. We see he's now got improved survival techniques coming through, as well as iron undermesh. So he really knows what he's doing when it comes to putting on pressure here. But Jamal, you know, he's starting to look pretty decent here when it comes to his farming and economy. Have a look at this. 25 farms are down for him. He still only has the 1 production building down. And I feel like this could be a little bit of an issue for him. You know, he's got a great economic advantage, but where are you going to be putting all of this economy if you don't have more production buildings? Oh, Dal also going to be grabbing himself a specialized pick. Mine work, going to get emergency repairs in once again, but we just see here the mass for Dal looking really strong. I'm surprised we haven't had any siege engineering coming in yet. Oh, wait, has he? He has grabbed it. Oh my goodness, he has grabbed... or am I just stupid? I feel like it is in here, right? It's usually here, right? He must have it. Yeah, he does. He does. But not deciding to go into a ram quite yet. Has plenty of wood to do so. And now we see archers coming out from Jamal. Have a look at this. He's following the meta. So, for those that didn't see yesterday's video, we're seeing the Holy Roman Empire look to add in lots of H2 archers now. It's just kind of the... I don't know what exactly it is, but, you know, Jamal, he's following the meta here. He knows exactly what he's doing, you know, making tons of spears, tons of archers. I gotta say, I love it. But the mine work now goes down, which means Jamal, he's only on the 1 landmark. And he didn't grab any upgrades. Jamal, this game, hasn't grabbed a single upgrade. Oh, this could be... I mean, in saying that, he does have the hardened upgrade on the spears. So, at least he has that. At least he has that. But, yeah, I'd love to see some more upgrades coming through for the economy. Maybe even some blacksmith upgrades. But you're going to have to repair up the mine work for that. Jamal now going to be dropping down some more houses. Still archers in the queue. And finally, we see some men-at-arms coming through. I love this decision a lot. Just to tank up against the Mangudai. I think that's a really smart move. And we see here Dal doing an amazing job here. He's grabbed all of his blacksmith upgrades. As we see, that last one is going to be coming through now. But we see Jamal needs to be careful here. He's going to be reacting with his army. He's got 5 archers here, which is going to be enough to push back Dal. Also brings his spearmen in, but Dal, we see on the northern side with his spears, with his horsemen, he may be able to catch Jamal off guard here. Oh, we see those Those Mangonite just being so annoying right there. Taking out a couple more spears. Jamal needs to be careful as we see the Spearman going to be running in here. Oh, this could be perfect for Dull here. We see he's down when it comes to villagers, but this may be able to make it up for him. And Jamal, he's going to be calling the garrison button on his whole economy right now. Calls it for every single villager right here. I don't think he's got a single villager working at the moment. We see there, all 39 of his villagers going to be idled out, but luckily for him, you know, he's going to be able to take out Dull's army. We see that army value now for Jamal starting to take quite the lead. Jamal now looking in a decent spot, I've got to say. Dull, you know, he's floating a lot of resources here, so could be looking towards a castle age. Still has some Mangonite in the queue. Does still have a decent mass of Mangonite. In saying that, it's only 3, but, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And Jamal, he's now back to work. He's done a magnificent job this game with his economy. We see he's lost 5 villagers so far, which, it's rough, but you're still ahead by 6. We see the problem for him, though, is the gold. Jamal, you know, he's got plenty of food here. Just needs that gold for the age up if that's what he's looking towards. As he's kind of slowed down on production a little bit. We do still have some more men-at-arms coming through as well as archers. And Dull there, going to be losing out on the Khan. Jamal really looking to put up the pressure now. Wants to take down this forward production. I gotta say, that is a great decision right there. Does need to be careful though. We see Dull, he's got through lots of blacksmith upgrades. Something that Jamal is lacking right here. And as a result of that, we see Jamal going to be losing out on a lot of his army right here. Mangonite able to do a lot of damage here onto the men-at-arms. Just because of the iron undermesh. Not the iron undermesh. The steeled arrow that Dull has right here. Looks like Dull's army is going to get cleaned up. But, I mean, Jamal, he's also lost quite a bit of his army. Does still have some more at home. And now Jamal, have a look at this. He's returned back over to the gold. I mean, I gotta say, he's not looking terrible. He's floating up a lot of food right now, but we see he's not slacking when it comes to that villager production whatsoever. It looks like Dull is finally going to be able to clean up the army here of Jamal, and the age up going to be coming through from him. Have a look at this. The coral tie going to get placed down here. Only 4 villagers on the landmark, and plenty of pastures coming down as well. So Dull is going to have a great economy. You know, this is the Mongol farm transition right here. He runs out of gold, though. Shouldn't have too much of an issue moving out for that. We'll take a look at his line of sight. Unfortunately, doesn't know about it. Where's... I guess he's going to have to move out to here. That's the closest gold he knows about. We see scouting here for players really taking it to the next level. We see Jamal, it seems like he may have scouted over here and then ran back. And then that's when he hopped inside the TC. So... I mean, it's better than no scouting, right? But, yeah, that scout's still going to be sitting inside that TC. Probably at max health by now, so probably could look to take it out and look to maybe do a little bit of scouting. You know, spot this age up coming through from Dull, but not the end of the world. But Jamal, it looks like he's going for... I mean, maybe we see the age up coming through now. At this point, you could definitely go up with the Regnants, because you've already got some down, you know, you've already got down your production. So, Regnants could be great here. Look to pick up all of the relics on the map. You should be able to get at least 4 of them here, as long as Dull doesn't... I mean, he's going to have Lancers out soon, right? So, Dull may have some good map control. We're going to have to see, though. Maybe Jamal looks to grab some more spears. Try and guard those relics. But we see here, Jamal, he has enough to age up. Not going to be aging up quite yet, though. We see just army coming out from Dull, just unable to keep it alive here. Jamal just doing such a good job camping on top of this this production. And is Jamal macroing for an Imperial Age right now? Because what is going on here? We got villagers being pulled. We got 15 villagers. What is going on here? Does Jamal think he's playing as the English? Is he wanting to do a white tower drop right here? Unfortunately, Jamal, you're playing as the wrong civ. What is going on? Is he going for a keep drop or something? I mean, tower rush? He's got enough to age up, but not deciding to age up, instead pulling 15, 16 vills. Most of which are still carrying a ton of gold on them, which that always feels bad. It's so important to just drop off your resources first. But Jamal is going to be making his way forward here. What is the plan here? I mean, Dull, he's up to the next stage. He's making tons of Mangonite. Veterancy upgrade going to be coming through for him. And Tower going to be coming out. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Jamal going for the forward Burgrave Palace here. I mean, I guess it works, right? And he's got plenty of army here to defend it. Unfortunately, Vidal just doesn't have enough army to be able to deny this. Jamal is ahead in economy right now. He's about to match the age difference here. And he's got so many resources in the bank to be able to just pump out men-at-arms. Oh my god, this is a Giga Brain play coming out from Jamal here. Playing the Giga Chad Civ with the Giga Brain ideas. With the forward Burgrave Palace, I mean, have a look at that. And now he's got the upgrade coming through. Look at this. He's just got it rallied right into the base of Dull. And with that, GG's going to get called. What? What? Dull just going to be tapping out like that. He spots the full Burgrave. He can't deny it. And now, when that landmark gets up, he calls GG. What a game. If you did enjoy this, then please do feel free to leave a like. Maybe even consider subscribing. And, I mean, let me know if you want to see more Low Elo Legends, because that was absolutely crazy. I'll see you guys in the next one.